What's next? A few days ago, our Wayne Stieger asked, does divination and predictions and psychic readings negate free will? Does having the ability to have a prediction for your future life indicate that you have no real free choice, that everything is already set? And I've been thinking about this and going over it and talking to, just say meditating on it. And no, it does not. Yes, it does, and kind of both. So one side is many people are basically divination and psychic readings are basically a map to say, you know, you're going to go from here, so we're starting, and you're going to go to somewhere in the end, and from here the next month. So the month is your map, your directions, and psychic reading will tell you what your trip's going to be like. Now, for a lot of people, they're stuck in their grind. A lot of people they follow the rules, they follow exactly as everything is set up for them, and that's going to be their future. There are others who, although they have a map, they have directions, they start going and they stop, they change directions, they go, you know what, I don't like this way, this route, I'm going to go a different way, and come back later, and and they might not even end where it's predicted. So that psychic reading would be wrong because this person is a little bit more in control of their life. So they kind of change. It started kind of true, but then went someplace totally different. And then there are those who say, I'm giving a choice between A and B, and I don't choose either of them. And they just take something totally different. This psychic reading says this, and what they get in the end is totally different. Because those people are truly awake. They're alert. They know that they're given two choices, A or B, and they choose a totally different thing. They choose M. Because given a choice, they decide, I don't like those choices. I don't need to make either of those choices. I can take either. An example would be the vaccine debate. Some are saying vaccines are evil, don't do vaccines, don't do vaccinations. Others saying, vaccines will save your life. But the middle path, the ones who say, I don't want a vaccine for myself, but allow those who want a vaccine to have a vaccine. There is a middle path. Saying no one has a vaccine or everyone has a vaccine, those are the choices we're given. But there is a third choice, say, if you want a vaccine, get it. If you don't want a vaccine, don't get it. It's a lot of times in the current life, physical life, we're given A or B, and we're not allowed to choose C. And those who are awake always choose their own options. They don't care about what they're given. They choose their own path. And then the maybe issue is, even an awake person falls into the grind. You go either way, you're meandering between following all the rules that you're given, and then there's the idea of, well, I don't need to follow the rules. I'm my own person, and you meander between both, because, you're never truly always awake. You're awake some of the times, and other times you're not. You just follow, you just go with the flow. It's just part of being alive. Sometimes it's just easier to just go with the flow. But an aware and awake person knows they have those choices and they take them. When they're given you can't do that, sometimes they go, okay, I won't do that. Other times they go, what are you talking about? Yes, I can, and they do it anyways. It's just the whole adventure of being awake, being alert. It doesn't even mean those who say they're awake and they're alert, or those who indicate they're awake and alert. You can say it, you can demonstrate it, but the only way to know if you're awake and alert is to just do it. Just be that life. There's a lot of people who say a lot of things, but the one person you can never lie to, and that's yourself. And that's the biggest sin of all. Those who truly lie to themselves. And that might be a whole different talking point. The lies we tell to ourselves. But the point being is that divination will indicate that you have no free choice. Other times, divination has no impact on your free choice because you choose not to follow the path you're given. But those are just my ideas. And I've probably talked around in circles, but the idea is just to get it out of my head because I've been thinking about this for days and I wanted to bring something up and make a video about it. And, well, today's the perfect time because everything falls into place at the right time. That's it. What's next?